welcome back to my channel. Today I just got in the Morphe 35F palette that I'm actually pretty addicted to. I've been waiting for this to come in for about a week now, and I must say I'm extremely happy with it, especially the consistency of it, the quality, and the price of it. I decided to go with like a bronzy, dewy look, especially since it's summer and all of these colors in here are pretty much frost. So I figured that I would do something quite simple. So yeah, also I was going to let everybody know I'm planning on doing a question and answer video very soon. Probably not my next tutorial, but the one after the next. So please feel free to leave a comment. As you know, make sure it is YouTube appropriate. But you can ask me anything dealing with my life, my personal life, my makeup, certain products that you may need suggestions on. You know, you can ask me anything. I'm only going to do it if I have a really good amount of questions. So if you are subscribed to me or if you are new to my channel, subscribe and leave me a question because I would love to do this for y'all. So yeah, let's get to the tutorial. If you're interested in learning how to do this look at home, then just keep watching. So I just got this palette in the mail yesterday. I've been waiting for it to come in for like a week now because I've been so fucking excited about it. Y'all, ooh, this palette is seriously like the mama of all palettes, especially for the price. I paid $22.99 for it, obviously plus tax and shipping.
Let me just show you real quick.
Look at all these colors. As you can see, all of these are frost except the bottom row right here. All of these are matte, but all the rest have like a frost finish. I'm gonna do a few swatches just so you can see the consistency. If you've never owned a Morphe palette before, I'm gonna show you. These feel so freaking good, dude. See them on my hands? I mean, come on now. That's like one swatch. One swatch. Look at that. One swatch for $22.99. This palette honestly is great for any skin tone, whether you're fair, whether you're tan, you're medium, you're deep skin tone. Dude, all of these colors would be so beautiful on every single person. So if you have never tried a Morphe palette, which I have one other one, they also have the 35F palette, which I'm sure you've heard so many things about. I'm sure everyone watching this video probably has it. I'm the only one, however, that doesn't have it, I feel like. But I saw Nikki tutorials with this palette and it looked so beautiful, so I thought that I would get it. If you are familiar with the MAC Brown Script Shadow, which is an amazing transition color that has actually been discontinued, this shade right here, the matte, looks literally identical to it. So if you have been looking for brown script and you can't find it anywhere, get this palette and you can have this along with all the other pretty shadows. So the look that I want to do today, I kind of want to do like a bronzy berry color. Y'all probably get tired of me using cranberry tones. I'm going to try to avoid using that so much. However, I am going to be using a lot of bronze shades and I might pop a little cranberry in there.
Because it's my fave.
So the first shade that I'm going to be using is going to be a mixture of these two mattes up here located beside the black. So I'm going to be, like I said, mixing them together, and this is going to be my transition shade, and I'm using the MAC 224 brush for this. Okay, so now that I have that on, fuck, I don't know what I want to do. I don't know. I don't know. Is it possible to put like all of them on my eye? So I'm going to be going in with this is so hard to explain because like if you don't have this palette, it's really kind of hard to tell. Okay, well, okay. I'm just going to be going in with this one right here. It's a frosty brown, and I'm going to be going in the outer crease with this. And I love how these like blend, like they blend so naturally. You do not have to work the product too hard into the skin for it to appear. Yeah. One thing I wish that they would do is put a mirror in this fucking palette. Like look how big that fucking mirror would be. That would be amazing. Alright, so I went halfway, about halfway on the lid. Also in the crease with this color. The next color that I'm going to be using, I mean, I gotta use it. I'm going to be using a mixture of these two. It's like a cranberry, then it's like a darker cranberry. So both of these, I'm going to be mixing and putting this on the center of the lid. Y'all's pigment. Come through to me. So I'm just like patting it on with my 239 brush, kind of on the center of the lid. Going back in and just cleaning up the edges on the outside with that brown shade. I want the outer crease to be a little bit more darker, so I'm going at the very bottom with the matte black with my 217 brush and putting a little bit in the crease. Just because I felt like the dark brown wasn't doing what I wanted it to do, enough of what I wanted it to do. So now I'm going to be going in with the second shade right here. Not the lightest one, because I feel like that one's going to be like really popping. I'm going to save that for my tear duct area. So again, the second shade at the top, it's like a vanilla color frosty color. Does that even make sense? So I'm putting this kind of in the inner corner, not going in the tear duct. I'm going to save that for the next shade. So now I'm going to be taking that lighter shade that was right beside it, which is the lightest shade in the palette. I'm going to be going in the tear duct area with this, just because I want my eyes to look bright and awake right here. So I'm just taking it and patting it on the center. No, typically I don't use all frost shadows just because I like more of a dimension. But of course I wanted to use pretty much all the shadows in this palette, which is why I chose to do 3 frost on the eyes. Before I finish up the eye area, I'm going to go ahead and highlight and contour just so I don't smudge anything where it doesn't need to be. So I'm taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Contour Kit, and this is in the shade light to medium, I believe. And I'm going to be taking the lightest one, mixing it with the yellow that is at the end. And some people ask me, why don't you highlight and contour before you do your shadow? Honestly, I really don't know. This is just the habit and the routine that I've been in for literally ever. I don't know, it's really odd. Like, you would think that I would finish my eye area or either contour and highlight first and then do the whole eye, but I don't know, I just like go back and forth. So sorry if it like bothers some of you, but it's just the routine that I have. So now I'm taking Havana, which is the brown shade, and I'm just going to contour with this. So now I'm going to go in and bake that with the Laura Mercier powder. So while that's baking at 345 degrees, I'm going to go ahead and finish up the eyes. I look like I have a beard growing. So I'm going to be using my Anastasia Beverly Hills, where is it? Waterproof cream color eyeliner in jet. And I'm going to be taking a eyeliner brush and drawing my wing out. Okay, so I'm going to sweep away the Laura Mercier powder. So now I'm going in with matte coffee pencil on the inner waterline. So I'm going to go back inside the palette and I'm going to take that reddish brown color that we used as a transition color. And I'm going to be taking my MAC 212 brush and I'm just going to be kind of smoking out the bottom waterline with this. Now I'm going to take my 212 brush and go in with this peachy shade right here. It's the third one from the left. And I'm going to just drag this along the bottom, to make it almost appear like the bottom has a transition color. I really like this shade. It's really pretty. It's like a soft peach. And last but not least, I'm going to go right back in with a 212 brush again into the black shade at the bottom, the matte one. And I'm just going to go back and forth. I'm going to put a little mascara on. I'm still going to apply the false lashes, but first my face is kind of bothering me. I need to touch up with some bronzer. So I'm going to be going in with my Benefit Cheekathon palette. And I'm going to be using the Hoola bronzer just to kind of warm my face up a little. So I'm also going to be using this peach blush out of the same Cheekathon palette, and this is called Coralista, however you see it, with my MAC 129 brush. Okay, so I just applied my House of Lashes in Iconic off of camera. These have been my favorites for probably like 2 or 3 years now. They're $12. You can find them on houseoflashes.com. So now I'm going to be doing my lips. I'm going to be using MAC Oak Lip Pencil, Jeffree Star I'm Nude Liquid Lipstick, which looks like this. It's like a pretty nude. And then MAC See-Through Lip Gloss. Okay, so now I'm going to be taking my MAC Soft Serve eyeshadow in Best Makeup, and I'm going to be using this as my highlighter. And just for a little bit of extra glow, I'm taking Becca Moonstone, because like I said, I wanted this to be a really bronzy look.
Okay, come through.
Alright guys, so that completes the look for today. Thank you all so much for watching my tutorial. I really hope you all enjoyed it. As you know, leave a comment if you have any questions. Please be sure to like this video and subscribe for more upcoming tutorials. Also, you can find me on social media. I'm going to leave my links down below. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and also my Snapchat name I'm going to leave down below. So please be sure to check that out. Also, don't forget to comment any questions that you have for me, because I am, like I said, going to be making a tutorial that is a question and answer based. You can ask me anything in the world you want. Just obviously make sure it's YouTube appropriate. So yeah, thank you all again for watching, and I'll see you in my next tutorial. Bye guys.